share my screen, sir?
Yeah, you can start sharing.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So once again, good evening, everyone. We are in today's class going to learn about the chi-square test. We are learning this chi-square test for the purpose of doing intergroup variability. That is to compare the scores between the two groups. So here I have hypothetical scores of two groups. One is in this table, that is in blue, and the second group is in this table, that is that is in orange group, orange color. So to compare scores of R, the realistic domain, I have just copied this column and this column of both the groups here in O and in P. O denotes the R, the realistic domain of the first group, and the P column denotes the realistic domain of the second group. So I have 10 individuals in each of the groups. So the first step in this chi-square test will be to take out the median of these groups, their realistic domain. So can anybody tell me the definition of the median? Does anyone know what the median is?
Ma'am, the middle value of the data sheet, we can say it is median.
Yes, Priyanka, excellent. Well done. So to calculate median in Excel, we have this formula. You can see this in the formula bar. Equals to median, and the bracket has the range O2, that is from this column to the P11th, because I have 10 individuals in my data, and the first column is for R2. So we are dragging this table from O2 to P11. Okay. So the median formula is equals to median, and bracket we are going to put the range. So according to my data sheet, it is O2 to is to P11. So here we got the median, which is 3. To put this into a table, I have made this contingency table according to the median. So here I have columns divided into the above median, equal to median, and this below median. So to calculate this for the student 1 or the group 1, here I should replace the name student with group to avoid confusion. Okay. So here we got the median, which was 3. And here we are gonna manually calculate what scores are above the median, which is 5 and 6 and 4, 5, 6. There are 5 scores which are above the median. So we're gonna type this 5. Equal to median, we have 3, another 3, and this one also. We have 3 scores equal to the median. And about the below median, we have this 2 and this 1. So 2 scores are below the median. Same are we going to calculate for the group 2. So we're going to get this 3 into 2 contingency table. 3 rows and 2 columns, 1 and 2. Okay. So here I have calculated the row total, which is 5 plus 3 plus 2, which is 10. The above median score for the group 1 and the below median score for the group 1, which comes out to be 10. Next, for the group 2 that I've calculated the scores, we are going to calculate the row total. And for the column total, we're going to calculate the column total. For the above mean, group 1 plus group 2, 5 plus 4 equals to 9, 3 plus 2 equals to 5, and 4 plus 2 equals to 6. For this table total, we're going to calculate this 10 plus 10, which comes out to be 20, and this 9 plus 5 plus 6 also comes out to be 20. Now in chi-square, we calculate the observed square in respect to the expected, I've said the square. In chi-square, we calculate the observed score in respect to the expected score. So to calculate the expected score for the group 1, we are going to type this formula. So the expected score can be counted by row total, which is multiplied with the column total, and this whole is divided by the grand total. This we will do to calculate the expected score. Here in blue, I have done this formula to calculate the expected score for the above median for the group 1. So this formula I have put sum V2 is to X2, which is my row. Okay, the row total. And this asterisk you are seeing in this formula bar denotes the multiplication. So further this asterisk, I have put this formula sum V2 is to V3, which is the total, the column total. And this slash denotes the division, which is followed by the sum of V2 is to X3, which is my table total. So I've put this formula and entered. I've got the score 4.5. Same I've done for the equal to median expected score of group 1 equals to sum of row total, which is 5, which is again, that is 5 plus 3 plus 2, followed by the asterisk, which denotes the multiplication, followed by another sum of W2 is to W3, which is my column total, here 3 plus 2, followed by slash, which denotes division, followed by another formula of sum V2 is to X3, which is my table total. The same we will calculate for the expected score of the below median for group 1 and for the expected score of the group 2. Now chi-square uh, is calculated from this formula, which is observed score minus the expected score whole square divided by the expected score. So what were our observed score? The actual score which we calculated from the data sheet. These are our observed score. And what were the expected score? Which we calculated from the formula of row total multiplied by column total divided by grand total. So we have both our observed score and expected score with us. So when we are going to put this into observed score minus expected score whole square divided by expected score. So for the group 1, we have this formula with us. You can see in this formula bar V2, which is our observed score, the actual score of above median for the group 1, minus V7, which is the expected score of the above median of the group 1. And which is whole squared. We are going to use this sign to whole square this and divide by V7, which is again our expected score. Enter. We have got this score. Same we have done for the below median, equal to median, and for the below median. Now we've got this another contingency table of ours. So for the chi-square, we are gonna total this whole table of ours. That is, with the help of this formula, equals to sum V14 to X50. We're going to enter, and this chi-square we have got 0.978 when we this score. Am I clear to all of you? We are going to do this same for the investigative also. For the realistic domain, am I clear to all of you? Hello, am I clear? Am I audible?
Khushi, you are audible.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The only problem lies here. I do not know. You can check it. That when the expected frequency is less than 5, some correction is needed. In your case, it is less than 5.
Yes, sir. I've used it on a hypothetical data. That's why this problem is coming, I think.
So if it is 3 by 2 chi-square table, no, whatever you have done, that is okay. But the expected frequency is less than 5. Therefore, this chi-square does not provide very good information. Since you have done, it is your hypothetical data. But whatever the formula you have written, that is okay. But this chi-square we cannot accept because the expected frequency is less than 5. So we have to take more data. Then we can do that one. And you are using only the 2 data sets. What formula you have written, that is okay. But we cannot accept this as a good statistic because expected frequency is less than 5. So we must be very careful. In that context, we can use the Fisher test. Achha, students, whether you have any knowledge about the chi-square test? Prachi, Dipanjana, Priyanka?
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh. Which statistics book you were studying? Whose book you were studying? Is statistics in your syllabus?
No, sir.
Oh, it is not in your syllabus. Achha, then it becomes difficult for you. Then we can go for another approach, that is the better, because they have no knowledge about the statistics. So Khushi, you can share you go to the ROP, na? Then there is Q. You go to the Q. Yeah, you write down D, capital D. And go below.
Yes, sir.
Actually, Ananya has written, that is, you do not. Okay, you go to the, there you write down, that is O2 equal to O2. Equal to. First, you write equal to sign.
Okay, sir.
Then O2 minus P2. O2 minus P2. Enter.
Yes, sir.
Enter. Now you drag it. Okay. Now you go to the next column or insert another column. There, after Q, you make another column. There you write down D square. Capital D square. You write down 2. 2. Okay. Yeah. Now you write equal to Q2 square 2. Q2 square. Now you drag it. So this is the first group, another one is the second. And then you go to the sum. So you go to the R12 equal to sum, SUM sum. Range from the R2 to R11. And then bracket. Then enter. 79, sum of square. Next, you go below. How many data are there? 10, na?
Yes, sir.
Equal to summation D square. That will be you have to calculate the average. Equal to 79 divided by 10, na? Enter. Yeah, 7.9. Then you have to calculate the root. You go to the next. Then equal to SQRT. Yeah. 7.9. Bracket. 2.81. So this is the Euclidean distance between the two groups. So this is the first group, another one is the second. It is the Euclidean distance, 2.81.
Yes.
So now you tell me that is 6, 1, 2, 3. So row indicates what?
So row
This is
indicates
the
the
group
score.
1. Row indicates what?
So row indicates the score of each individual in the realistic domain. So this is individual 1, this is individual 2, and so on.
Okay, and this is another
And
group.
the
So you
yes,
can write down this
the
is
column
the
indicates the group.
group 1. Group 1 row, RG1. RG2. So can you do the same thing for I? Just below.
Yes.
So you can write down the I factor, I. First I, RG, I. Another one is the another group. And next is the IG2. Yeah. Now you calculate the T, and next is the D square. Now you calculate equal to no, you have to calculate the average. 30 after that average. 30 by 10. 10 observations are there, no?
Yes.
30 by 10. Now you write down squared below. SQRT bracket. Yeah. So it indicates that the two groups, they differ more in terms of realistic, but not in terms of investigative. This is clear to all of you or any question? Whether you have understood the D, D means difference. So what is the difference? And another one is the D square. So in case of the difference, you are getting the minus sign. So this minus sign we can control. So there we can use the D square. After that, we calculate the square root of the average. And we find it is 1.73. But in case of the realistic, we find it is 2.81. Now, Khushi, you can do for the next one. Artistic.
Yes.
So I am not using chi-square. I am using the D square. Okay.
So here are the scores for the first group and the second group for the artistic domain.
D after that D square.
So D equals to the score for the first individual minus the score for the first individual in group 2.
Enter.
It comes out to be -1. And for the square equals to this value, this sign, and 2. So
You can write down average. I think that is better. Instead of sum, you can write down average.
In this formula, sir?
Instead of sum, you write down average. It will be 2.5. That is the range. You take the range. What is this? 3.4. Okay. So that is the sum. Now you go below, equal to SQRT. Yeah. 1.84. So earlier one is 1.73. Now it becomes 1.84. And this is due to the only one data. That is number 10 individual. This is one group, another one. Now you take another group, artistic over area sec S.
Yes. Social.
Yeah, it differs more. 2.097, 2.10. So socially difference is there. Next is
Enterprise.
uh, nice.
But this difference is more than social.
Enterprise difference very high. And then you go to the next one, conventional.
Yes.
Papa. Shall difference.
No, sir, I've done it wrong. It should be this.
Two point 2.5, 2.6, 2.26. Now you write somewhere that is the group difference with respect to R. I think. First one is the R. So after that, you can write down the RIA. There you can write down the R group difference.
This one, sir?
2.81. 2.81. No, copy paste will not work. You have to write down 2.81. I. A. Next is A.
Yes, sir. Here's the table.
Good. Now you explain this result. That is where the two groups are converge, mainly I and A, and they are diverging S also partially. They are diverging conventional, realistic, and enterprise.
Also in social, sir, it is 2.1.
2.1, because it is written 1.73, 1.84, after that 2.1.
Yes, sir,
Another
because
one.
the zero is automatically gets deleted.
Ah. So these two groups, they are different with respect to the realistic, enterprise, and conventional and enterprise. So 1.8 means 2, no? So we can consider the social, I, and artistic, these three in one group. Another is the REC, will be the diverge group. divergence high. In diverge high in case of the one is the convergence, another one is the divergence.
Okay.
Convergence, first you write down convergence, that is the I, A, and S. And divergence is R, C, E. Now you tell the students whether they have understood or not.
Yes, students, do you have any questions or you have understood the whole?
Ananya? Hello, Ananya. Are you here? Okay. Dipanjana? Hello, Dipanjana. Odunita? Prachi? Oh, my voice is cracking. Achha. Okay, Khushi, now you call. That is why this thing is important in career counseling for the two different groups. Odunita? Who are here now? Pitha? Lakshmi? Ritik? Dipanjana?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, Pitha is. Who has understood what madam has done here? Can anybody tell? Hello, Farah. Farah,
Yes, sir.
how many data you got now from the students?
So now it is 20.
20. So these students, they can work on their group and they can take another 2 data.
Sure, sir. So students, now you have to do your own analysis and you have data also. You can take other your classmates data also for the analysis, but you have to ask for it and you have to tell it on WhatsApp group. Is that okay? Or you have any doubt?
So 3 groups will be there. One group will be your data. Another 2 groups will be from your friends. Is it okay? They have not understood.
Okay.
Acha, Ananda is telling we can't hire any,
Okay.
hear anything. Acha. Oh, what happened?
Ananya, I think your network is not good.
Okay, you can write down in the chat box.
You have to start doing the analysis, students. And if you have any doubt, we can solve it in the class.
Acha, Pada, we have to demonstrate them at least how to write the project report. Because now it is the report writing.
Sure, sir.
So can you share Orko's paper?
Sure, sir.
Orko or some other students? Is it visible to all of you? Hello. Okay, Pada, my voice is breaking, so you can. Is it visible? They are not responding.
Okay. Please respond to us, students. This is a very important part of your internship. This is a sample report and you all have to write down in this format only. So please respond to us. Is it visible or not? Aditya, Ananya, Arunima. Good.
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am, it's visible.
It is visible, right? Okay. So you all have to write down the report in this format. This is the format. This is our institute name. Please take a screenshot or use the video for the reference. The title will be different in your case. It is on career counseling. Date of submission, then the contents. Wait. So this
Madam,
will
make it big. Make it big. It's very
okay,
small.
sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
Uh,
Okay. So this is the content.
Content includes the chapter 1 introduction.
Yeah.
And the chapter 1 includes. Ma'am, can you share the file in the group?
No, no, Ananya, I cannot because this is by one of our student. So I cannot. That is why I'm asking you all to please focus on the class.
Introduction includes the 4 units are there. First one, definition of career assessment. Next is Holland model, intra-individual variability, individual group variability objectives. Chapter 2, literature review.
Take a
Chapter
screenshot.
uh,
Yeah, students, you can take the screenshot if you want, but we cannot share the file. Yeah. Yes, sir. Chapter 3 is method.
one student can read. I think that is better. Instead
Yeah.
of us,
Yes,
they
yes, sure,
can
sir.
read.
Okay. So who will read? Aditya, Ananya, Arunima, Deepjita, Jem, Dipanjana, Ritik, Lakshmi, Linton, Prachi. Who will read?
I think Aditya can read. No, Aditya,
Yes, sir.
please you read it.
Okay, sir. So let's start with the chapter 1 introduction. Definition of career assessment, Holland model, intra-individual variability, individual group variability, objectives. Chapter 2 literature review, Holland model, intra-individual variability, individual group variability, and chapter 3 method, participants, instrument, procedure, ethical consideration, data analysis. In chapter 4, inter-individual variability, inter-group variability, individual group variability. In chapter 5, individual differences in interest pattern, limitation, future studies, references, journals, and references, appendix, questionnaires. And now table contents. Table 1.1 inter-individual variability. Table 2.1 intergroup variability. Table 3.1 realistic interest. Table 3.2 investigate interest. Table 3.3 artistic interest. Table 3.4 social interest. Table 3.5 enterprising interest. And table 3.6 conventional interest. Figure contents. 1.1 name be realistic. 1.2 name be investigate. 1.3 name be artistic. 1.4 name be social. Name be 1.5 name be enterprising. 1.6 name be conventional. 2.1 Holland model graph. 3.1 IGB based on R value. 3.2 IGB based on I value. 3.3 IGB based on a value, 3.4 IGB based on S value, and 3.5 IGB based on E value, and 3.6 IGB based on C value. The acknowledgement. I want to express something. I want to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who contributed to my research project entitled Analysis of Career Assessment Data. And I am particularly grateful to our supervisor, Dr.
Yes, Aditya, you don't need to read the acknowledgement. You all
Okay,
have to
okay,
write.
okay, ma'am.
You
Okay,
all
ma'am.
have to write down in your words. Okay. The name is Dr. Devdulal Dattaroy. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. Then there is a declaration. Declaration you can read because declaration ka format is same for all. You can read the declaration for the students.
ma'am. Declaration. I hereby declare and affirm that the study title analysis of career assessment data is the result of my efforts conducted under the guidance of Dr. Devdulal Dattaroy, President of Ravindra Psychotherapy Research Institute, Trust, Kolkata. I assured you that all sources, refer, reference, reference in this paper have been appropriately cited, and there is no presence of plagiarism. The data utilized in the study was collected slowly by me. And
This is the introduction. Yeah, this is the introduction. We will uh, give it to you. This you will find intra-individual variability on Google Classroom. Sir, are you there? Hello, sir. Okay. This is also there on Google Classroom, individual group variability. Objective of the study. Aditya, you can read the objective.
objectives of the study. So point number one is to determine intra-individual variability. Each individual has different levels of interest across different domains. Attempt will be done to examine them. Point number two, to determine individuals' relative positions in the group.
Yeah.
Literature review.
Literature review also we will provide you. This is the part of literature review. Okay, now chapter 3. Chapter 3 you can read.
Chapter 3, 1 participants. Data were collected from 10 students following inclusion and exclusion criteria. Inclusion criteria are the respondent will be qualified in higher secondary and are to read English, having knowledge in different careers. Exclusion, I'm so sorry. Exclusion criteria will be that respondent are suffering from psychiatric disorder. In this study, the mean age is 20.1. 3.2 instrument data were collected through occupational interest inventory provided by the RPRIT. The inventory measures 6 types of interest following Holland model. They are realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. Higher than average mean indicates specific interest within interest variability um, indicates in stability in the interest. 3.3 Procedure. One Google form was constructed and sent to the participants. 3.4 Ethical consideration. Each respondent was told that their responses could not be used for public announcement and be used only for research. 3.5 Data analysis. Data were analyzed using central tendency and variability for inter-individual, intergroup, and individual group differences. Some other results. Objective of this studies are to examine the inter-individual and intergroup variability. 4.1 Inter-individual variability. Table 1 shows each individual score on each domain of career, interest, in event. The scores were averaged to get the reference point. Table 1.1. The case-wise description is given below.
Yeah, don't read about the cases. In this way, you have to describe your cases in
Okay.
your own words. You
Hey,
have 10 cases.
Farah, please you shared the table. Otherwise, the student
Yeah,
become
table I
interested.
shared the table. Yeah,
No, it is mean and standard deviation that is
yeah,
calculated.
yeah.
Okay. Dear students, please you follow. Mean and standard deviation is calculated. So the first individual, that is RS, and we find the mean is above the mean, data is on A and the I and E. Okay. So that indicates that these are the areas where the interest lies. Like that, you have to calculate the mean and the standard deviation. Here, standard deviation, author has written many values, but it will be only the two values after the decimal. Okay. Others are not required. In case of the mean also, you have to use the two values after the decimal. After that, you have to interpret each individual. So that is the 10 individuals are there. So you have to interpret these individuals. So this is the bar diagram for the group, for these individuals. Yeah, this is the final one. So after the result section, you have to discuss the data. What is your result, basically?
Sir, this is it.
Okay. Now, Khushi, please you share your screen based upon your data.
Sure, sir.
And now you have selected na R first group, second group. What is that data?
Yes.
Yes, this one is the data. Now you select this RG1 and RG2, all the data. Only the RG1 and RG2. Then you calculate, then you go to the insert. There you can find out the bar plot, not the histogram. You go to the bar plot.
Yes, sir. Sir, this one or
So
this?
I think this is the bar. This is not histogram, bar. Okay. Another thing that is the D squared is there. You can take only the D squared value and then you make the bar plot. That is better because it becomes very cumbersome. You take the D square, only the D square, then you make the bar plot.
Sure, sir.
Not horizontal, you make it vertical. This is horizontal bar plot. You make it vertical.
Sir, in Excel it comes in horizontal only. In vertical there's histogram and there's column.
No. Acha, then
Column.
you take that one. So here you can find out that two individuals, sorry, the difference is high in case of the individual in 5th position, group 1, the group 2. 8th position, 8th position, and the 9th position. Okay, you go to this RIASEC data. Now you calculate the mean of R1 and R2.
Okay, sir. Let me just readjust these plots.
So this is the square difference. Group 1 R এর mean and the group 2 R এর mean. So below the RG1, you have written, no? RG1 mean, RG2 mean. you can calculate the average. RG1 mean. Now you go below. Not the drag. RG2. Then you write down equal to O2 equal to average. Average. First you write down average. Then bracket O2 to O11. Then enter. And you click the same for the RG2. No. That is not required. You have got
Okay,
the
sir.
mean. Only the 3.8. RG2.
Yes.
Next one.
Yes.
So 3.8 and 3.3. After that, the square root of average d square is, you have already written there. So you can write down this thing there. That is better. So this mean 1 and the mean 2. You have written below somewhere. That is the square root
Sir,
of.
I should paste it here
No.
below the distance.
Below the distance. In the after the A. Sorry. I think you have written somewhere the d square.
Oh, this, sir.
Correct. So in case of that one, you have written R, no? So one will be the group 1, another will be the group 2. So their mean you have to write down. Group 1 mean and the group 2 mean. After that, there will be the 2.81. Now it is clear. Okay, that you can do.
Like this, sir?
Yeah. Like this, you have to calculate the average of this one or I. You have the data. So you can select that data. I for the group 1, I for the group 2. Their mean you calculate.
Yes, sir.
Average. Bracket. Not there. You have to write in there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it will be 3 point, both is 3.5. Just you check.
Yes, sir.
then it will be 3.5 and 3.5. That is the
Yes, sir, I've done it correctly.
huh? Okay, you go to O27 equal to average.
Just a minute.
Hmm. Acha. Both 3.5. Okay. So now you can carry forward to that site.
Yes, sir, here's the table.
Yeah, now you can give this data to the students so that the students have understood or not. Please you check. what it signifies.
Yes, students, have you understood this, what I have done? Calculated mean for both the groups.
Achha, instead of I mean 1, you have written na. There you write down 3.5, 3.5. You have copied, therefore,
What's
otherwise
the
it indicates it is for A. 3.5, 3.5. I. That is, you go to the O90. O90 cell number. There you write down 3.5 and R90 you write down 3.5. No. Sorry, I am sorry, Q. That is okay, sorry. I have. Instead of 3.5, you write down I. Now you go to Q90. There you write down 3.5. And R90, 3.5. Similarly, A will be different, 3.5 and 3.9. Then S, 4.1, 3.9. Then 3.4, 3.9. Then C is 3.6, 4.1. It's not required. So dear students, here you can find out the intergroup differences. And we have calculated the Euclidean distance between the two groups with respect to the Riasec data. And we have noted that is the two groups converge with respect to the I, A, and S. And they differ with respect to the R, that is realistic, C, conventional, and E, enterprise. Is it clear to all of you? One has to play the key role because we do not have Roshnita. So next to Roshnita, who is Farah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you please repeat again?
Because if Roshnita is absent, then who will the next person?
The next, acha, who is going to take care of all these things because Roshnita is not here? Ananya, are you okay to take this responsibility? Ananya or Aditya? Hello, Ananya. Hello, Aditya. Please unmute yourself. Yes, Aditya.
Yes.
Okay. You're ready to take this responsibility?
Here, responsibility means whatever we are providing to you, and you have to tell the students, your friends, to do that exercise. Ananya has the network issue.
Okay. So, Aditya, is that okay with you? Aditya or anybody else? You all can work in a group also.
Okay, they will decide and they will write down.
Yes, yes, sir.
Ma'am, Sahil will do. What is
Sahil
Sahil?
will do? Acha, Sahil is there. Okay. Okay. Sahil, but you please say something, Sahil. Hello, Sahil, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, okay, then this is your responsibility, Sahil. Okay.
Because
Okay,
we have
ma'am.
prepared the report.
Yeah, report writing work, okay, is your responsibility. You have to help your friends, your classmates, okay? Okay, Sahil?
Okay, ma'am. I will try.
Yes, you will try. You try and you take the support of your other friends also, okay? Okay, sir. Then Sahil is ready to take the responsibility.
Then Sahil, whether you have understood what Madam has taught now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I am asking the question. What is the meaning of capital D in the presentation of Madam? Can anybody tell? Hello, Odunita. Sahil, what is the purpose for capital D?
Sir, I have no idea about that.
Sure. Then how can you guide? Khushi, your student, they are telling no, they are not able to understand. So can you explain them? Why we have calculated capital D? Why we have calculated the D square?
Yes, sir. The D here stands for the group differences between the group 1 and the group 2. And the D square is calculated to uh, to control this negative value that we have gotten by uh, by subtracting the first value of the group 1 with the second value or with the first value of the group 2. That's D stands for the group differences, and D square is used to control this negative value if we have gotten in the group differences section.
Is D clear now? Sahil?
Yes, sir.
What is D?
Sir, D is the difference between two groups.
हाँ. अच्छा ये खुशी, you write down in N2 ID1 ID2 ID3 like that, otherwise they cannot understand.
Sure, sir.
That is the ID, that is the individual name. ID1, next will be ID2. So 10 individuals are there. Group 1, another one is the group 2.
Yes, sir.
Sahil, whether you have understood the D square, why we calculated the D square?
Are you asking me, sir?
No, whether the students have understood D square. What happened? Have you understood the purpose of D square?
Sir, is it to dismiss or counter the minus signs?
Correct. Now I think you can guide the students. Okay. Okay, thank you, Khushi.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Hada, we have another class now.
Yes, sir. Okay, students, you can leave now. Thank you so much. Thank you, Khushi. Sahil, you please ask others to watch the video for the reference and help them in the data analysis and report writing. Okay, Sahil? And convey this to Roshnita also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, Deepjita, you can leave now.
So please stop the recording.
Thank you.